Good morning. Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Monday Morning Messages. And I should have put a little bit more on what we're doing today, but I didn't. So I'll put it in after. So if you guys are joining me live, thank you for being here. I am super excited about this. I'm still cold. Hello for people clicking on. I used to be live today, so it's a little different program. We have a lot to go over. I hope everybody had a fabulous weekend. We are counting down the days for this holiday. So we're going to do a couple things. Good morning, you guys. Good morning. Hello, Marie. Hello, Charm. We are going to do a little clearing today. So, Melissa, yes, it has been a while. Hello. So if you guys or know anybody that is feeling dragged down, a little off, sluggish, and feeling not like themselves, share this video, tag them. This is what you guys, we're going to do a little clearing today. I want to talk about what's coming in. I want to talk about what's coming in for these energies, kind of what to expect, how you may be feeling. So if you guys know anybody that's feeling like this, please tag them below, hit the share button. It's going to be a good one today, you guys, because I want to talk about personal experience. Oh, and empaths. If everybody's like, I'm super empathic. Thank you, Marie, for sharing. I love that you always share. Thank you so much. And you're like, okay, I'm totally empathic. I want to talk about my experience this weekend, because everyone's like, oh, I don't sometimes talk about my experiences. Hello, MJ. Hello, Kim. Let's talk about that, okay? First, I want to do a little kind of what's going on with the page. I don't know what that noise is. Okay, so let's talk about it. Good morning, Vicky. Is that right? All right, here we go, guys. So everybody who has been part of my deep self-love, I only had 2 classes over this past year because things kind of went elsewhere with the Rainbow Ray. But if you were part of, thank you, MJ, for sharing. If you were part of Deep Self-Love and you guys were in my group, we are doing a get-together this weekend. So please check the group page if you are part of that. And everybody who got certified, my Rainbow Ray certified people, if you guys are on here, we do have class tonight. I will let you know in the group on when class is, because my son does have soccer tonight. So be on the lookout for that notification. Also, if you are on Sacred Circle, if you are in the Sacred Circle group, I am trying to find a time to meet this month. With the holiday and Christmas parties, it's been a little busy. So if you're part of the Sacred Circle, I haven't forgot about you. We are going to do class this, or not class. We're going to have a meetup this month sometime. And for the new year, I am working on new workshops and new classes for the year. So be on the lookout. If you guys haven't, hello, Danielle. If you guys haven't checked out all my new services, you guys, I posted the website below. Check those out. Healing with Messages, I have 30 minutes and I have about 50 minutes because I could do cushion in case we run over. Those are 2 different times. That's also healing and messages, and the rest of them are very high level healings if you guys are really needing to break over some blocks. And if you guys are really wanting to step into your spiritual gifts, check that out on my page as well. Okay, so those are all the stuff that I have to go over. So let's talk about this weekend. All my empaths. And you guys, I'm going to say this again because I talked about this a couple Wednesdays ago. Facebook has changed their algorithms again. So a lot of people are not getting notified that I am live, unfortunately. So share. If you guys are like, what the heck, I'm not getting notified, check that. It says on your accounts, Google it. It'll tell you who to, if I'm one of your favorites and you want to put a star by it so you get notified all the time, please do that. Because I can tell the viewers, people are not getting notified. Spirit told me 2 weeks ago that they have now changed it again. So the more you guys share, the more people are going to say, oh, she is on, even though that's why I try to come on consistently at the same time. Gotta love Facebook. Okay, empaths. Let me tell you what happened this weekend, okay? First of all, I'm not going to be humbug. I'm not going to be the Grinch, but I do want to talk about this time of year, okay? Everybody's shopping. Everybody's out. And I've always been an empath, but ever since I have started this work, I have even become even more sensitive. Oh, yes. Thank you, MJ. And everybody's the holiday season. I want to talk about this a little bit because you guys have been on the page and a lot of you guys are empaths and are like, how do I clear? How do I do this? You know, you must clear and have this whole system and everything else. When you have to put yourself in a bubble and when you have to clear, this is just not, excuse me. Yes. One time you do it, you walk out of the house, you're fine. This is something you have to kind of cleanse and reset yourself. This is for all the really strong empaths who feel other people's emotion and is having a hard time with crowds and going out. Okay. You'll have to cleanse yourself a lot. So I went to Costco and it was kind of before everybody had got there. It was fine. I was like, okay, but I could still feel, I felt like, all right. I could tell something was a little bit different. And the biggest thing to know that when you've picked up somebody else's energy is noticing that you felt that things feel a little different, a little off. So then I said, okay. So I was trying to clear, trying to, reset. All right, multitasking. I've got kids. My husband's here. And then we went to Target. And Target was busy. And it was funny because when people are shopping in this holiday season, everybody's at different excitements. Some people are a little depressed. So what happens, if you think of it as a cloud, good morning, Jessica, their energy and what they're putting out, and this is why I talked about this all year long, set intentions here, because if you're not right here, it expels throughout wherever you walk. It's the same thing with light. So it's like this cloud of I'm upset. There's today what I had walked through was self-worth. And it was feeling low of self-esteem and very upset and very angry. So I walked into this cloud of energy. And it took a while, good morning, Teresa, to get this off me. And then I had a company Christmas party I had to go to, and the restaurant was full. So, and then I got a little bombarded by that, but it was funny because it was the person I was sitting by, it was her physical elements. And I'm like, okay, Spirit, I sit here and I talk to, and I channel and I tell all, the viewers, like, this is what to do. And now I am getting bombarded. Good morning, Lisa. And I am getting bombarded by Spirit and by people's emotions. Help. What do I do? And Spirit kind of said, constantly hitting the reset button. This is kind of annoying because you have to do this kind of constantly, taking time out. It's definitely like going to the bathroom, sitting in the stall, just kind of resetting, recharging, but taking and allowing, thank you, Lisa, so much, taking those times out to hit the reset button. Yes, I know. But also, as Spirit is saying, good morning from California. You kind of have to do this honor and respect that okay, because the tensions are high during this time. And instead of people shining kind of light and love, it's like stress and anxiety comes out this way. Thought this is important. Yes. And Marie, let me see. I don't know how I showed this, but it's a thing you have to work through a lot, but also understand that I'm like, Spirit, can you give me better language? Because I'm going to sound like the Grinch over here. There's a lot of stress behind this holiday. And I walked around the stores, and I'm walking up and down the toy aisles, and I'm like, my kids don't need any of this. They don't play with this. And I really feel like we've lost the meaning of Christmas. And the month of December always feels like, as much as they show on TV, the Hallmark movies, I love it. And the idea of this is it's this joyous time. But there's a lot, but there's a lot of people who also exit at this time on Earth, and they transition over and they leave, which leaves the holiday season for a lot of people very hard. My grandpa, his anniversary of his death is the 14th, and he exit around this time, and it was really hard on my mom. He had bought I was 11, 12 years old. He had bought all of the grandkids Christmas presents. So when we were young, it was really hard that Christmas when he died on the 14th to open up those Christmas presents, without him. So this time sometimes also holds a lot of heavy weight. So when Spirit says honor where people are at, if your energy just feels, I'm going to say, mediocre, I encourage you not to go out. Because if you're feeling this and you're empathic, you may take on other people's. And I'm gonna talk about where we're stepping into and why this is so hard. Hello, Sue. We're about to have a transition. We talked about it last year, and it's fascinating. I talked to Spirit, and I'm like, okay, this is always a huge time, earthly. Yes, okay. Slow down. For the material and the world, having the right gifts, very worldly, material problems. It's fascinating because I pulled this card this morning. And I knew, because I started feeling it this weekend, because my heart chakra started going off. And I pulled this card. And it was funny because I talked about this last week on my videos, that we're stepping into this energy and into this next year. And Spirit wants us to just go like this. Just open our arms and go like this and say, I'm ready. So it's a trust thing. When we trust and we use, they do this in groups. When you trust each other in groups and you fall backwards and they say, catch me. Well, Spirit is saying, fall forward and trust us. So moving forward into the stuff that's coming into next year. 12/12 is coming on, is it going to be Wednesday? And these energies is Christ consciousness and this heart energy. So when I said a few minutes ago, honor and respect where people are, because when these energy waves come in, some people may be a little hesitant and not at the same level ready to accept these energies. They are going to be strong, you guys, in the heart. They're going to bust people's hearts open. You have to honor and respect them where they are. Spirit, yes, has been working with you so long, the universe, God, source, for years now, to letting go and shedding our old wounds as we step into this deeper state of love. Okay. So, yes, we're talking about the shielding. We're talking about stepping into out of other people's energy and stepping into this heart consciousness. So we're going to do a clearing. So stay tuned for this. We're going to do a clearing of anything that we may have picked up as we step into. I know, and people are asking, well, how do you stay in this? And you do constant clearings and you call on. It's this beautiful golden energy. We'll talk about it in a minute, of this Christ consciousness and this vibration and this love that comes in and just sweeps across and over us, where we leave the old behind and we step into the new with our arms open and ready to receive these new blessings of abundance in so many forms. Spirit says, lean into and fall into the state of trust into us as we guide you through, yes, this transition period of being able to feel deeper, feel a deeper state of love and connection that your hearts have longed for. Trust us. This new wave of energy is bliss. Yes, as some may feel pressure, breathe into this. Always going back into your breath. Because what it does is it absorbs deeper. When you, yes, transition into this heart state and into this heart being of love, your vibration, your mind, your energy shifts. It's time to release old patterns, thoughts, and ways as we step into this high vibration of love. Acceptance of self. Okay. Truth of words and so clear. The vibration will raise within and out. All around you, the ripple effect and the change begins, and it starts with you. Begin to embrace these energies as we flood you with light and love. Honor and respecting those around you who may not be able or ready for this change. Continue to send them light and love. The shift is happening. Oh, wow. Okay. Our human brains expect a bigger change. Wow. Okay. They show me a penny on the ground. When you were a child, you used to love finding pennies on the ground. As adults, now you say it's not enough. You want more. Shifting your mindset and seeing this world through the eyes of a child, where magic begins, where transformation begins, where anything is possible, and you're supported and backed by love. It was fascinating because on Wednesday, I the reason why I didn't have coffee with the angels is I was at a motivational speaker with my husband's work, and her language was a little different than mine, but the context was the same. Good morning, Brenda. And it was teaching these men and women, these professional men and women, how to be in the moment and to use their creative mind, and almost to kind of be like a child form, but didn't say that in that kind of language. And I love when I see all over how we're trying to raise the vibration and raise it with just simple context, simple words, one person at a time. Hello, Judy. Good morning. So we're going to do a clearing. We're going to jump into this. I want to do a clearing. I'm going to channel this. If you guys aren't at work and you have time to do this, great. If not, hop back on. Somebody can post the time and say, because I can't see what time we're at. Good morning, Katie. And say clearing starts at this time. If you guys want to book an appointment, that is my website. Check it out. I have 30 minutes and 15 minutes for messages and healing. And then there's other advanced services if you guys need that. Thank you, Terry. So if you guys need any advanced healing, those are also on my page. So we're going to get started with this clearing. If you guys have been feeling overloaded, I'm telling you, I felt it this weekend. Doesn't matter where you are on your spiritual path, these lower vibrations are pulling towards the light. And as long as you can understand that and honor that, and then know how to move through it. Okay, so we're going to do that now. If you can't, click on this. Somebody write the time in, because I don't know where if you can see the time. Okay, I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to do this. I'm going to send some energy, so hopefully I don't mess up the frequency of this video. We're going to send some energy and some clearing, and we're going to get started on this. I know. And Terry is one of my certified Rainbow Ray healers. We're going to talk about that tonight, Terry. We're going to talk about that. Okay. First time viewing, Leah, hello. Well, we're going to do a clearing because there's a lot of energies that we need to shed. So Leah, thanks for joining. Glad you're here. Okay. Thank you, MJ. All right. Yes, thank you. All right, everybody, if you're able to do this, close your eyes. Open your hands. Palms up, open to receive. And we just breathe. We breathe and we let go. Feeling our physical and just breathing into it. Breathing into any aches and pains, any of the physical. Breathing new oxygen and blood into that space. Listening to the rhythm of your breath. Just breathe. As you drop down into your heart center, you start feeling your breath even deeper. And you breathe. Letting go and melting into the chair, into the floor, just honoring your body where you're at. Envisioning yourself in a golden bubble, sparkling, translucent where you can see out of it, but still see this beautiful gold sparkle all in around you. Not worrying about time or space or reality, just sitting in this beautiful golden energy. Your arms spread out and you just feel this beautiful energy. Running in and around and through you. Knowing this is your bubble, this is your protection. As a channel of source, of God, of the universe comes and lays right upon the top of your bubble, shining down through your crown, this incredibly bright white light, flooding your bubble with this beautiful divine white light. all in and around you, all the way down through your chakras and blowing out of your feet, out of your bottom of your bubble, all the way down. It sparkles, it shimmers. This light is divine. It's warm, feels heavenly, clearing out and pushing away. Yes, breathing deeper with each energy and each wave that comes in, and releasing. And all you have to think is, I release what no longer serves me. I accept this new light and this love. I honor myself. I love myself. I love myself. Thank you. Thank you for this clearing. Thank you for this energy. Thank you for this restart. Just flushing it through you. As the bottom of your feet closes, it's beautiful streams of purple and pink and yellow, and there's butterflies. It just feels, it's funny, you can hear children's laughter fills in your bubble. And your team says, your heart remembers who you are. That child, like play, laughter, the very beginning. The magic is within you and lies within your heart. Listen to yourself. Remember who you are. And you see your team around you, your angels, your past loved ones. They're all around you and supporting you. It says you are never alone. We are here with you always. This is your safety. This is your bliss. This is your time. This is your connection. This is you. Never forget who you are. Remember who you are. You are love. You are love. We love you. As your bubble fills from the top, you just sit in this beautiful energy, knowing that you can come here anytime. You embody this. You stay in this bubble. And you take a couple deep breaths and you breathe in this new energy into your physical, knowing this connection is in and all around you always. And you breathe. And you just breathe this in, into your physical, every part, in through your fingers, your toes, your bones, your joints. You just breathe this in. And your breath becomes deeper. Bringing awareness back to your body, you breathe. And when you're ready, you open up your eyes. You're welcome. You're welcome. I know my hands are tingling. So know when you guys need a restart, you can play this. You're welcome. You're welcome, Marie. Jessica, you guys are welcome. You guys can come back on, listen to this, go back to your bubble, hit the restart. Sometimes it's nice to have a guided meditation to do this. So if you need to do this clearing, yeah, I know, Terry, I was thinking the same. You're welcome, Judy. So yeah, you guys might want to save this video, clip it however, but you might want to come back to it. We'll talk about this. You're welcome, Elizabeth. We'll talk about more of these energies that are coming in. I'm going to talk about this on the Academy on Thursday, and we have a guest on Wednesday. So stay mindful, you guys. Stay into your heart. You're welcome, you guys. Whoo! My hands are like ice now. So you guys have a fabulous week. I'll see you on Wednesday. I'll see you guys on Thursday. Yes, Sue, you're welcome. You guys, thank you so much for clicking on. Thank you for your endless support. You guys, thank you for continuously sharing. This is how we get the word out there. And you guys make sure that you guys get notified when I'm live. So that's awesome, Marie. And yay, yes, yes. So yeah, yay. Okay, you guys, I love you, and I will see you guys on Wednesday. We will talk soon. Okay.